And this was a 4 or 5-star resort, no timeshare stuff. You don't have to go and spend in their restaurant. So there's no like mandatory purchases. You just pay the taxes. We good?
Yeah, I'm in. Let's go.
You're in, right? So that was the hook. And then what I did was I organized a team of influencers to join with me. We all did it all on exclusively Facebook. I didn't even use multiple platforms, just Facebook. And then we did the drive. And during the drive, hey, we're doing this fundraiser for March of Dimes. We reiterated their purpose, their mission. I shared a couple of personal stories about how they connected with me. I had the people that were also doing Facebook Lives share their personal story and their connection with March of Dimes. And listen, because we're both military guys, do you know March of Dimes funds diapers for military families? For every $50 given to March of Dimes, they give a percentage of that to the military to help military moms raise their babies in diapers.
That's really cool. I didn't know that. That's awesome. That's a good shout out for March of Dimes.
So I connected with March of Dimes on multiple levels. 2 families I know personally with premature births. And then obviously with our connection with the military, just made sense to me. So, I connected with them and we went to work, and in 90 minutes, we did $15,000.
That's really good. I like that. So let's step back for a second. Let's break this down. So you weren't running a nonprofit. You weren't employed by the nonprofit. You, in your words, got tasked to do this. So those of you listening, think about the things that you can do without being directly tied to an organization. You can do what John did. You can go to an organization like March of Dimes and say, hey, I want to help with your fundraising. This is not you starting your own show. This isn't you getting hired as the executive director or the fundraiser or any of those things. This is how you, as just a regular old person, can go help out in the nonprofit world, which is phenomenal. Step number 2, you've got the giveaway. You've got the unused inventory from the hotel. So you've got something that easily makes sense. It's something that someone can easily say yes to. If you hook up with my friend, Valley Adams, Sarah Jean Knox, or some of the other auctioneers that we have had on the show, you can coordinate with them and they can auction off these things where they're getting this great value of something that makes sense. That's a stay in, looks like Vegas, Cancun, Hawaii, or Rome. This is, of course, pre-COVID. But it's an easy yes. It makes perfect sense. You're getting the value you need. It's not just value for the organization. It's value for the donor as well. So there's value on both ends there. And it's an easy win, a quick way to make 15 grand. And if all the stuff is paid for, then it's all coming in. He did 100% on Facebook. He didn't have to rent a venue. He didn't have to do, rubber chicken dinner or any of that stuff. You can do this. You can get people together on Zoom and do something like this and talk about it. He talked about his personal connection to the mission, why that made sense, and had a couple of people share their stories, and that's it. That's the super basic, bare bones way to really host an event and get some money flowing in. That's really cool, John.
Yeah. And you don't even have to do, like, for example, so I had that in my back pocket, right? Because I'm in the travel industry and that made sense for me to just do that because I had access to it. But if you don't have access to that, then look, you can literally go talk to somebody that that's an influencer or a person of reputation. And you just go ask them, hey, Travis, I want to raise money for insert whatever the topic is. And, I know that you're really connected to that. Would you do a dinner for the top donors where you just come and you share and do photographs and pictures? How much does that cost you? I mean, it would cost you the dinner, right?
Yeah, the dinner, which is a business write-off anyway.